Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Dragon Quest XI. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to help support the channel. Click the notification bell if you want to be alerted to when I am streaming or uploading a video. Welcome back, Redbeard. I trust you have a peaceful respite. May the forces of benevolence watch over you and protect this poor child. Amen. And here we are in Heliodor. Now, in the last episode, we saved a kitten from the top of the roof. Right around this bend right here, and there's the child playing with their beloved kitten. Yay. Now, we did find another side quest while we were running around town, right over here. I came all the way to Heliodor with just one goal in mind, to catch a glimpse of the two greatest heroes in all of history, Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. The only problem is they won't let me into the castle. Can you believe it? Well, I'm not going to meet them in person. I suppose I'll have to bide my time reading up on them instead. You know, if you wanted to earn my eternal gratitude, you could help me find the book about the exploits of those two fabulous knights. Alright, so we gotta find a book. Yeah, we'll undertake this quest. Thank you so much. There's a book about my two favorite knights just sitting on a bookshelf somewhere. I've taken a look around the west of the city, so maybe you should head east, see if the bookshelves with red books in them. Take a closer look. Apparently they're the ones that are worth reading. If you do manage to find a book about Jasper and Hendrik, make sure to come back and tell me about it, won't you? Good luck. Redbeard accepts the Soldier and Strategist, a tale of two heroes' quests. Alright. So, he gave us a nice little hint there. Let's bring the map up. So, he said he already searched the west side of the city, which is that way. So, we want to search the east side of the city, which is this way. I've pushed the wrong button. There we go. Alright, let's look for bookshelves. We'll start just barging into people's houses, wherever we can go. No books in the church. A little strange. Pretty sure every church I've ever been in has some sort of library. Whoa, what's happening here? Oh, it's nighttime now. I did not know that was a thing. Apparently there is a day-night cycle. How long days and nights are, I do not know. I wonder if that will force me to go to sleep at the inn, because remember it says they said for the main quest it's best to show up early in the morning so that the king has time to see you. Alright, not seeing any books. We're in a bar now. That's not unusual for there not to be books in a bar. I believe we're in the inn. Let's barge into people's rooms that I'm sure they paid good money for. That goes outside. Probably not too many bookshelves out there. Outdoors is a bad place to store books. There's actually a red book right there. We'll check that one out. No red books here. Which one do we got here? A Spotter's Guide to Monsters. Intrepid adventurer, if this book should impress upon you one thing before you set out on your quest to see the world, let it be this. The monsters that roam the land at night are far more fearsome than those that appear during the day. Interesting. Okay. Heed these words well, adventurer, and go abroad in the evening only if you're prepared to meet the dangers that await you. I wonder if it's different monsters or if they're just the same monsters that are higher level. It really could go either way. Alright. No luck in this building. We wanted to go here. Yes, this is where we want to be. Alright, we got to... looking for bookshelves. Okay, so we've inspected there. Inspected the church. This guy's got his house blocked off. What does he got for sale, out of curiosity? You name it, I probably got it. Don't leave without getting stocked up on all your adventuring essentials. Welcome to the item shop. Let's see what you got. Nothing too great. Whisks user away to the last place they prayed or last important location they visited. Interesting. Apparently I got 2 of those. I had no idea they did that. But nothing I need to purchase. Can I get into his house somewhere? See if he's got any bookshelves. Go. We haven't gone in here yet. Yeah, this is his place. There he is. Okay, no books. Here's books. There's a red book called A Blacksmith Abroad. My name is Hall, but most know me as the Wandering Blacksmith. Throughout my travels, I've heard many rumor of a particularly wondrous little forge. It's said one can throw any number of odds and ends into it, and in doing so produce countless fabulous creations. But surely these stories are too fanciful to take at face value? Yet there should be some truth to them. A wise adventurer would do well to hold on to whatever oddments they find in their travels. Who knows what they might be turned into? That is what I've been doing. I think I have limited storage space, though, which could become an issue soon. We can not go into that house, okay? So we got... I'm getting turned around here. What is this? We got that building. We got this building too, right? I can't even go in that door, so that's taken care of. Okay. And what other buildings can we get into? We just did... That's the church. We can't go in there. Okay. What about up here? No books. No ladders or staircases. Okay. Getting some glitching going on here. When I go inside, it looks like it's bright outside. When I go outside, guess what? It's not bright outside. I can get on this roof. Let's see if there's anything of interest up here while we're here. Oh, we got a little tightrope to walk. Nothing on this roof, but let's check the roof of the church out. You cannot jump while you're on the tightrope. Okay, interesting. Is this might be main quest stuff. That seems like you sneak into the castle. Whoops-a-doodles. Didn't mean to do that. I was trying to stand up on top and get a beautiful little view there. But I guess that's not happening. Okay. So we just check that house on the hill. There's no doorways in like this little alleyway area, is there? There are not. Okay. So, let's go, we'll go all the way across. We'll search all the areas in the north first. Eastern Back Alley. You can't go through here. It's far too rough for law-abiding folks. I'd strongly advise you head elsewhere. No, he's not going to let me in there. Even though, looks like I can just kind of ignore his warning. Yeah, and then boom. What's up, dude? How'd you get in there? This area's off limits. And kicks me out. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. I'm assuming the side quest is not that hidden away, but I could be wrong. Okay, so we got the north taken care of. Can we go in this house? We can. I'm assuming this is a simple side quest, not unlike finding the kitty, where it's more puzzle solving and searching. Soldier and Strategist, here it is. There's a book called The Soldier and the Strategist, Tale of Two Heroes. Redbeard takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. No matter how ferocious an assault the monsters may launch against Heliodor, the great kingdom shall not fall. For two heroic figures will stand in the path of any attacker. The first, Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times he has ridden his, his colossal black steed Obsidian fearlessly into the heart of oncoming assault, scattering the enemy like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault and considered many to be the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with his whirling great sword. The second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd, ingenious Sir Jasper. Regarded as the sharpest military mind of the age, he has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though as a swordsman he may be no match for Sir Hendrik, his ability to analyze the battlefield and quickly arrive at an ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these two great men, swordsman and strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. Alright, let's go talk to the tourist, as the game just called him. And we got another side quest in the bag. Hello there, I can tell from the look in your eyes you found that book. Go on, tell me what it said. Well, Sir Hendrik is the mightier swordsman, but Sir Jasper is peerless military tactician? I'd heard as much. And between the two of them, they made Heliodor a nigh unbeatable military force? Well, I'd never fancy that. I'm glad you shared that with me. Now I feel a lot closer to my heroes, and I feel a lot safer knowing they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you so much for enlightening me. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing. Here's a little something to say thank you. A Drastilian shilling. What does that do? Let's get our stamp. Bam. That's very satisfying, that stamp. Let's check out items. Where's that at? The currency of a fallen kingdom, no longer legal tender, but can be sold for a few gold coins. Okay, so it's literally just for money. Yummy toad oil. Alright, let's double check that map. I think that is it, because Pink is like the hint person. So I think we are out of side quests. And thanks to said side quest, we've done quite good exploration of the main city. Now we're in the Royal Square. And I see a dog. Would you like to come with me, dog? Arf, 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 he says. My dogs say those kinds of things all the time. A real layer of realism. Goodness knows where he got money, but that rich fellow just turned up, bought me a prime lot of land, and had a huge house built. The great big show-off. Really proud that you didn't achieve anything and someone just spoiled you, huh? Neat. So sleepy, says the child. Well, I mean, you might be having a hard time finding your bed, I understand. But, I mean, as fancy as this house is, it's not really that huge. I'm sure you can get it, kid. I don't know, maybe just because so much of the house is blocked off to me. Maybe it's much larger than it seems. It's a cool little courtyard back there. I wonder if I can get back there. Anything? You got anything interesting to say? I love it here. It's simply marvelous. And you know the best part? Only fantastically rich folk like yours truly can afford to live here. That's... Oh boy. We're in a part of town I would not get along well with. It's so nice and quiet here, isn't it? Ah, it feels like everything's going to be alright forever. You had to say that out loud, didn't you? I bet oh boy, I bet that's a little hint at something. This has like a little symbol above the door. Is this a shop or something? There's a note on the door. Redbeard takes a closer look. One is currently indisposed. Shan't be long. Okay. For living in the rich part of town, their grammar's not that great. We'll check out this last house. I'm so happy I can't stop laughing. My wife's the best cook in the whole wide world. Ho ho, lucky me. Alright. Who's this down here? Ooh, and a treasure chest. We want that. Ready for bed as well. $100. Don't mind if I do. King Carnelian is surely the wisest of rulers. His influence spreads far and wide. In fact, it would be no exaggeration to call him the king of the world. Getting the feeling he's not going to be all he's cracked up to be. There's a book called The Lurid Allure of Dingy Dungeons. Redbeard takes a look. Far below the basements and storerooms of Heliodor Castle, deep within its very bowels, lie dungeons that house and the most heinous and hardened criminals of the kingdom. Many have been locked away in these cold, dank cells, have not lived to see the outside world again. Those whose crimes are deemed truly unforgivable are thrown into the deepest cells of all, from which it is said to be all but impossible to escape, a death sentence in all but name. Take care to stay on the right side of the law, my dear reader, lest you be locked up too, and the key thrown away forever. Well, I've kind of had a look at the town guard. I'm not too intimidated. Is it daytime now? There we are. Nights seem pretty short. Alright, we've inspected all the buildings. Let's head on to the castle. This young thief broke into the castle treasury in search of loot. Now he's banged up in the dungeons. It's such a waste. He had his whole life ahead of him, and he just went and chucked it all away. The water's so still and beautiful, it feels like a drawing. It feels like it's drawing me in. Yeah, the water, they're advertising. They're real proud of that water, which it does look good. They did a good job on that. Wow, look at this. I wonder how much it's worth. If it's solid, I bet I'd never have to work again. You see the two-headed eagle? It's the symbol of Heliodor. It's on its flag as well. Oh, can we take that? No. Treasure behind it? No. I got a feeling a lot of people in this part of town don't do a whole lot of work. Probably tell other people what to do.
Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
Redbeard explains that he's the luminary and he's come to speak to the king.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Yep. That's the goal.
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Sure.
Huh?
King
Ever
said he
so
wants to
sorry
see
for
it.
that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
That's what I thought. I like how it sneaks in even during the loading screen. It has the little sound effect that's I mean, I haven't played the old games, but I'm 100% certain that's where that sound effect comes from. To think it's been so many years since Drunsdale was attacked by that terrible horde of monsters. King Carnelian was so lucky to make it out alive, you know? And his daughter, the princess, well, she wasn't so lucky. The world is such a cruel place. Who would have thought that a beautiful kingdom wiped out just like that? Curse those monsters. Well, at least Sir Hendrik, with the hero of Heliodor to protect us, we won't be going the same way as Drunsdale did anytime soon. I assume that's where I'm from, is Drunsdale. Alright, let's see. We'll do a quick lap around, see if there's anything of interest or to explore. We got a guard blocking that way. And what do we got back here? We got some doors. We can go through them. Goes to like a little courtyard. This tree's been here since before I was born. It's simply magnificent. It requires no care, but retains its noble form entirely naturally. It's a pretty nice tree. It looks like the one in the middle of my hometown. Got a butterfly wing. And this looks like a well. We can't go in this one. We found you can get treasure out of those. You must be the luminary. You've created quite a stir, you know. It's nice to be able to meet you in person. Alrighty. We'll talk to this guy. His Majesty is waiting for you. Go to the throne room, head up these stairs, and go straight on. Alright, we don't need to talk to literally every single person. But we do want to take a peek around this castle, see what's accessible, see what free stuff is lying around. Alright, this looks like a guard's quarters. Can I do anything? Nope, can't do anything with that book in the bed or the one on the table. We do got some pots, but we have at least got funny looks from smashing pots in people's houses. Maybe the guard room's not a good place to do that. I'm trying to be a good guy here. Okay, another guard's quarters. Nothing of too much interest. No books. And a dead end. We'll run over. Let's talk to this guy. Ever since you arrived in the castle, there's been a curious tension in the air. I can't quite put my finger on it. Greetings and welcome. Maybe that's how I should start my episodes from here on out. Greetings and welcome. Got a red book here. Let's check that out. Any useful tips? This book is called King Carnelian Behind the Throne. Redbeard takes it from the shelf. Having seen generations of his line, I can say with some certainty that King Carnelian is a rare breed of monarch possessed of all the qualities required to be a truly great leader. Both loved and feared by the populace, he is like a father to them, kind yet stern, firm yet fair. Not since the days of the great kings of old has our nation been so blessed. Though his face may have grown hard and lined since the terrible events that took place those few short years ago, some might say that this has added a certain depth that improves him yet further. To have so resolutely overcome such grief, and yet still led his nation boldly onward, is surely a sign that Carnelian is a king among kings. Okay. Now see, a true test to a leader is normally especially in a monarchy, is the literature that is written after his passing. Because during his rule, a lot of times they can control and manipulate the information that's let out. Hands off, urchin. Those are gifts to the king. You so much as touch them and you'll be sorry. What are you going to do about it, bud? I am stupendously wealthy and have brought marvelous gifts for the king. But now I hear that he means to grant an audience to some upstart, and that I must wait. Humph. Yeah, that's the rich mentality. I get what I want whenever I want it, like a spoiled child. This book is called the Edron Geographic. I keep forgetting how to say that. Of the many nations, both large and small, that make up Erdra, yeah, I think it's Erdria, that's it. There are five, the so-called Great Five, that stand above all others in the eyes of the world. Ancient and honorable Drunsdale, steadfast and stony Heliodor, Galapagos, with its noble desert knights, Stifhelm with snow-capped towers, but last but not least, Swardrust, carpeted in flowers. These five nations guide the world, meetings every few years at the great conference known as the Colliery of Kings, in order to steer the course of Edrian affairs in a direction agreeable to all. Okay. Let's just do that. Take a little shortcut. And up to the throne room. All these guys have something to say. We'll talk to one of them. Stefan and Galapagos aren't to be messed with, but there's no two ways about it. Heliodor is the most powerful kingdom in all the world. Our army will never allow those monsters to take over. You can be assured of that. And I'm sure, good grief, I forgot the name. Dunstrom, or whatever, thought the same thing. I'm sure they didn't plan on being overran by monsters. This place is huge. Hey, what's up, buddy? Those things are like an ominous sign, aren't they? Nothing to report. Because in the opening cutscene, that guy was walking around. Alright, I'm getting lost. We need to... Let's backtrack. Let's move on with the main quest. I'm going to get lost in here. Is there a map of the castle? Okay. Okay. So that's just two big squares. Okay, I won't get lost. That goes back downstairs. As does that. Okay. Alright, let's just move along. Yeah, there's in the opening cutscene, His Majesty awaits. In the opening cutscene, one of those little translucent guys was crawling around before the monsters attacked the city. Hope these knights are ready.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
Heliodor.
The Jewel of Dundrasil.
Dundrasil was the name. I've just said that wrong every single time.
You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature.
Yeah, I mean, someone literally just told me about it.
I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes.
There it is,
The
bud.
mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more.
What if I was just some guy who had some dirt smudged on his hand?
Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you.
Oh, I'm not trusting this. Oh no.
I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
Hopefully not.
I do, my liege. A
Ruh-roh.
village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
It's not really that far away, to be honest.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
Oh no. Everything about this sounds super shady. Yep. Music change.
Accursed luminary. I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed.
So wait, they're under the impression the Illuminary's the bad guy?
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know
Well.
this, the luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread lord of shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
I didn't do it on purpose, bro.
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature.
You know, I just figured this out like an hour and a half ago.
Seize this wretch.
I noticed they didn't take my sword. I would figure disarming me would be step one. Alright, so I just got imprisoned and probably my entire family killed. Ooh boy.
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation.
You mean murder?
If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Come at me. I'll shoot lightning bolts from my hand. I can fry chicken, I can fry you. Who's this fellow? Hero in Chains. Awarded for fulfilling your duty and traveling to the Heliodor castle, only to be damned as the Darkspawn and thrown into the dungeons by the King Carnelian. And we got an achievement, Adventure Awaits. And unfortunately, that is going to have to be the end of the episode. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to help support the channel. Click the notification bell if you want to be alerted to when I am streaming or uploading a new video. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have a good one.